All right, man. Everybody want to know what happened at the battle with me and GEECHI GOTTI, right? First off, I want to say shout out to my boy GEECHI GOTTI. We both got up there, we put on. Shout out to URL. Shout out to Smack, Beasley, Chico, everybody over there. P, KD, Nunu, everybody. Shout out to the whole URL team. Shout out to everybody that bought a ticket, came out to Atlanta, came out to Center Stage. If you traveled from another city, I appreciate the love. I met a few people out there that came from different places. So I just want to say I appreciate the love, first off. Now, secondly, I don't want to talk too much about the battle because it hasn't hit the app yet. So I'm going to just give you all a recap of everything from my side of the fence. First of all, that was the first crowd that I ever performed in front of that big. So Center Stage was like the people right there, and you got the seats up. That shit was amazing. I love Center Stage. I can't wait to perform there again. Now, the crowd, they wasn't really rocking with Millsy too heavy that day. But salute to them because I didn't go into that expecting them to. I didn't expect to go in there and the fans give me more of a reaction than they gave GEECHI. I expected to go in there and have to earn that. That was my mentality. They made it hard for me, but it ain't no excuses. I still feel like GEECHI might have had a little bit better performance than me that day, but I feel like my bars, my material was better. So I'll leave it up to the fans to judge that, tell me what they want to, how they feel. That's not really, I don't feel like that's my place to sit up here and tell y'all how y'all should vote. I know how I see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I want y'all to see it first, and then y'all can decide for that yourself. Aside from that, I spoke to a lot of battle rappers after I got off the stage, right? And nobody's thing was, Mills, that shit you was spitting was whack. That shit, it wasn't that. It was more so of, if you would have just said that this way, or if you would have, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna sit up here and say the crowd just wasn't fucking with me, because yeah, they was fucking with me the first verse. They was with me second verse. They was with me the third verse. They might have been with me more at certain points in the battle. At least from my point, you got to remember, I'm up on the stage and it's like big crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up on the stage. I can't really tell where the love coming from, where the heckling coming from, where the hate coming from. But the heckling didn't do nothing to me. The making noise or not making noise, none of that did nothing to me, because at the end of the day, I knew what I was walking into. See, if I would have walked into my battle with GEECHI GOTTI thinking I got the crowd and I got everybody's, like, basically they came here to see me win. That's not what the case was. I don't think they walked into that wanting to see me beat their fan favorite, especially not after what happened with him and Mook in New York. They didn't come here to see another Harlem dude win against their favorite battle rapper of that league. So I want people to understand that I'm fully clear that my Smack DVD fans, they might not have all the way translated to my URL fan base. And my URL fan base is something that I got to work on. And it's only going to come from doing more battles. If you notice, I don't tweet that much no more about my battles. I don't do a bunch of the Instagram shit, because that's not how you're going to change the narrative. I feel like I'm at a point where I got to change the narrative with shit. And that's why I took the GEECHI GOTTI battle, because it's like, I'm not somebody that people just want to see battle just any battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if the person is on a run. I don't care if they sizzling. I don't care if they hot. I don't care if their fan base is bigger than mine. I come from an era of, well, let's get up there and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So once again, shout out to GEECHI, because GEECHI had some bars in there, real comical, real funny. You know what I'm saying? I had no choice but to be like, I ain't gonna lie, that was fire. There was a lot of shit that I was saying too, where he was like, that was fire. But in between the battle, we both peeped, like, he was like, yeah, they gonna make you work today. But I was cool with that. And once again, I want to make sure I clarify this, because this is something that I realized after hitting that URL stage. There's people that come out to these battles and they spend money from their paycheck for their tickets. They spend money that they may not have for an outfit. You know, they spend money that they may not have for gas to get there from another state, or however they get there. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just say salute to the fans, man. Whether you came here to root for me or root against me, you know what I'm saying? It's a sport and it's all entertainment. And to be real with you, I love this shit. So I don't really feel no certain sort of way about the crowd. Like, I ain't about to get up here and be like, the crowd was the reason no. Like, the reason that they probably wasn't feeling your shit is because it probably didn't translate across to them. But back to what I was saying about a lot of the battle rappers when I get off stage, and I'm gonna wrap this up because I got something else I want to address. Yeah, they was just putting me on to the way you got to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, and I want to take this moment to shout out a lot of the rap. And I spoke to GEECHI too. Like, after the battle, me and GEECHI chopped it up. GEECHI shot, first of all, my man Clips. You know what I'm saying? I got shout out my man Clips. You know what I'm saying? Clips schooled me to a lot that be going on too. And I want y'all to know I pay attention. I ain't just hard-headed, just not listening to what my other battle rap homies is telling me, because they telling me for a reason. So I chopped it up with Clips, chopped it up with GEECHI, Shotgun Suge. We was chopping it up as soon as I came off stage. Shout out to DK, my boy Darius, chopped it up with him. B Magic wasn't even in the building, but I had a conversation with B Magic the next day, just running it down, just chopping it up, because I feel like Arsenal too. Gotta shout out Arsenal. Arsenal keep it a buck with me all the time. Goods. These is all people that I speak to, and I ask questions like, yo, what you think I could have did better? What you think I need to switch up? What you need to, because I feel like that's what's gonna help me moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware that my fans from the Smack DVD era might not be the fans that's buying tickets to come to these battles. So yeah, I feel like the battle with me and GEECHI, it was like a learning experience. It was a learning experience to learn how to work the big stage. Once again, I performed in front of 30,000 on tour with Young Money, but that don't mean nothing when you get in front of a crowd of 1,000 that's not here to see a single. They not here to see your songs. They here to hear the bars, and they want to know if your bars is better than the other dude bars. That's all that really matters. Overall, though, I felt it was a good battle. I want to see GEECHI again. At some point, I got to see GEECHI again. At some point, I got to see K-Shine again too. Shout out to K-Shine. Head Ice too. I got to see Head Ice at some point. It's a few other people I might want to see, but I don't know. I like to let the league owners come to me with who they, because if a league owner come to you and they tell you, yo, Mills, I want to see what you think about battling so-and-so, they already got a plan. They already got a thought in their mind. So if that's what you got in mind, let's figure it out and make it make sense, unless it can't make sense, unless it don't make sense. Make sure you got that app on your phone so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on. You're going to see Mills on there a lot more. And if you want to see that battle with me and GEECHI Gotti, you're going to have to get that app. You know what I'm saying? So once again, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be giving y'all a lot more content here. I'm about to bring the Loud Opinions podcast back with my boy Lennox. Just a lot more content, man. Just look out for more videos from me sitting, getting more involved and giving my opinion and giving my thoughts on the battle rap community, because I think y'all got me a little bit confused. Like, I'm just trying to like talk down on people. And it's like, if you notice in my battles, I don't come with my rap career shit. I don't come with the money. I don't come with all that, because that's one thing that Goods put me on to. He said, Mills, you understand. This is years ago he told me this. He said, Mills, with you coming back to battle rap, you got to understand, you can't come back and talk down on people that may not have the shit you have. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in here with the shades and all the chains and the big ice and all that on, because they look at it like you kind of shitting on them. Even if other rappers in the battle leagues do that, they don't want that from Mills, you know, and that's just certain things I had to learn, man. So I want everybody to make sure you get the URL app. Make sure when this battle drop, you analyze it, you watch it, you study. You know what I'm saying? I'm open. I want people to tell me what I need to work on, because ain't nobody telling me the bars is whack. They just telling me, if you would have did this, or if you would have said this like that. So that means there's room for improvement, and I'm cool with that in this era. Like, I'm not one of them people that's like, oh, I know it. I'm a legend. It's like, yeah, you a legend, but you might not be a legend to the people that's buying tickets coming to these events now. And that's cool too. You just got to change the narrative. Make sure y'all watch the battle, study it, analyze it. Let me know what you think. Shout out to GEECHI. It's my G right there. No studioing. Got a crazy cypher out right now. Y'all gotta go check that out. Yeah, just shout out to URL, man. Shout out to all the battle rappers that's rocking with me, that's giving me little pointers, that's gonna make me a monster again. And shout out to everybody that think I'm sweet. Tell them set it up.